Now, the electrical currents on communication line signals that everything through its water containment system is understanding your life stream. It follows on its filter. It's understanding your filter. It's understanding your mind conceptual systems because it has body containments of everything through its information system. So you can take a thought pattern, understand its communication, how it waves back and forth, right? It's getting into the flow of everything through your life stream. So I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, to liking and everything that's following, everything through its continuous force as we keep going high rise to the galactic school and its continuous force. We're becoming to solar division, okay, 5. Okay, we're in vector unit 4 now. So hopefully everybody got an understanding of how we are going through its force of its reviews. I will keep doing those reviews from time to time so you guys get a basic understanding on what's going on right now. So I hope everybody's doing well, and feel free to, like and share and subscribe. This helps me, this helps you. Anything you want to know, you can go through my donations, you can go through my email, or you can go through my PayPal. I'm here to help and guide you and all that. It's all about the love and the community coming back together. So today we're going to talk about more of your life stream and how important it is through your filtering. Everything through filtering is understanding everything through its waters, because everything through its flow has to have its flow. When you look at water, you got to understand, when you ever take a chance, go out to the beach, or if you ever see water or anything, how it flows and how it goes through its motion. It's understanding that it crashes and flows, and it has its currents, it has electrical currents. So it's understanding how to use your energy cord and how to keep it flowing through its mechanisms. Okay, because it could be anything through a chart, it could be anything through a filter, it could be anything through a reclamation bin. Now, reclamation bin is understanding everything through everything that you don't need that you can throw away. In a computer, it's called recycling, anything to throw away. So basically, we're using a green graphene system right through communications, and I think we'll use the blue interforce connections right now. So other than that, it's understanding what water is and what it does. It has a river flow. It flows, okay, like this. So it starts off like that, right? Now it's understanding anything that's inside. Okay, it's its electrical current. Okay, so you have to understand everything that it flows. That's your life stream. Okay, it's very important you understand how to use these things. Right? Because it filters everything through your mind system of your thoughts. Okay, so if you have a collaboration of your thoughts and you use it on force recognitions, but you don't understand the mind system, it's because you're not following through its flow of its stream. So basically, you're going back into the past. If you go back into the past, it's going to confuse everything to its flow, and it's going to stop. Okay, and if it stops, it's going to create ripples like this. Okay, and it's going to backtrack everything to division. So it's very important that you keep the flow going all the time through your filters. Okay, you have to filter everything through its flow. Okay, so when it's going in its flow, it goes in its rotation and it starts flowing. So it goes on a continuous force, and that continuous force high rises faster and faster through all locations. So in this division right now is understanding more communications with your body and how to filter everything through your diets, how to filter everything through the mind. So let's just say you have these negative thoughts, and every day you wake up, it gets heavier and heavier and heavier because you're not understanding how to move into the present to its future. So little by little is understanding all these negative systems are building up guilt. It's building up heaviness, and it's getting heavier and heavier and heavier. So let's say it's a month has gone by, and whoa, what's happened? All this negative system, it's way too much weight. I want to throw it away. You throw it away. So every time you wake up in the morning, okay, your filter is getting its ideas. It's understanding more communications with yourself. So you're creating new ideas and new thoughts every single day through your life stream. That's its flowing. Okay. You don't want to live the yesterday. It's already gone. You want to live the presence. So if you see yourself changing every single day, your river of its flow and its filter is flowing. Okay. Because you're not thinking of the past. The past is gone. Okay. It's like it was never there. That's the whole idea, is understanding. Because in solar division 5, you understand when the higher self is flying, It has to have its filter. It has to understand its thoughts. It has to understand its mechanisms. It has to understand everything through its force recognitions when it's flying into space, or anything through its unknown of its atmosphere systems, because the containments of the higher self is all electrical. Okay? It's an electrical unit body system on communications of waving systems. It has a flowing mechanisms. Okay, it has its acceleration speed. You know, it has its mode systems. It has its hydraulics. It has its perceptions. You know what you are through higher self. You know what you are through communication. You know what you are through human vessel. You know what you are through your brain. Okay, so your brain is retainable. Okay, it's in space. Its foundation stays with you all the time, every single day. Now, your dream sets is understanding how to get flow. It's getting flow with everything with your life stream. That's very important. Okay, so I wanted to do a video today because it's bright early morning right now, and I'm going out with my daughter. I haven't been out with my daughter for a while, so we're just going to go out and go have a coffee and chit chat. You know, that's what it is. It's understanding that you're doing something new every single day. You're getting up and you're seeing different people. You're getting up doing different things. You're getting up doing different routines. You're getting up do different things all the time. Okay, so you're changing everything. It's force recognizing everything through its communication of its flowing mechanisms, and it's getting into its water. Okay, so it's understanding how to communicate with water because it is your filter. How to communicate with earth because it is your filter. How to communicate with air because it's your filter. Okay, and how to communicate with fire because it's your filter. So understanding the atmospheres, understanding your energy, thoughts, vibration, and heart, you put those all together through its alignments. Okay? That's what you want to do. So you want to get into that life stream of flowing mechanisms. It's very important. Okay? So basically, we'll just go through its derivative, understanding the ripples and understanding the flowing and understanding the crash of it, because you have to understand how nature works. It has a life stream. It has its problems, but always finds a way to move around its problem. Okay, so if there's a rock surface in the center of a rock that's in the center of its river stream, okay, it's going to find a way to push it through. So it's going to force a current and push that rock out. Okay, that rock is not supposed to be there. So nature will find a way to use weather, to use water, okay, and use everything that it can to move that rock surfacing off to the shore. That's understanding more communications with nature, right? So if you get a true understanding of what your life stream through its flowing mechanisms, you understand everything through its containments of its mechanisms, and it keeps flowing, right? So it's knowing how to take your negative system and keep it flowing, right? You get into your discernments, you get into your proactive systems, you get into your surrenders, you get into your trust, you get into your royalties of yourself, you get into your adaptations, you get into your adjustments, you get into your volumes of its continuous force, you get into your alignments. You know, your filter has to understand everything through communication because it's a positive and negative thoughts that you live every single day. So it's understanding where you're going through your river light and everything through its light activation. You want to keep that flowing mechanism going with its lights, because if you don't, this is what's going to happen. It's going to center core everything, and it's going to ripple everything through its effect, and it's going to change a waving system. Not only the energy core will change through its currents of its water, but you're changing everything through the atmosphere systems. You have to understand nature communicates not just with water, it communicates with everything simultaneously, and it's always on its flowing mechanisms. Everything flows in space, everything flows in atmospheres, everything flows within your life stream. Okay, so it's very important you get into that. All right, so I know it's really early, but I like to get up and get going right away, you know. And whoever wants to watch this, you get a better understanding why I do videos every day, especially in the Galactic School, because the Galactic School is all about learning. It's all about accepting. It's all about achieving. It's all about success. It's all about knowledge. It's all about intelligence. It's all about high rise. And everything is done through your life stream. Okay? But you got to get into that flowing mechanisms, and you don't want to have that weight of that negative system on you. Okay? You just want to throw it away and put it in the reclamation bin. Okay? Once you do that, you're going to feel a lot better about yourself. And that's going to help you along the way. Okay? That's what it is. So when you're on a continuous flow and you're rock surfacing everything through the atmosphere systems, you can fly anywhere because you're getting into new thoughts every single day. Okay? You're discarding everything through its information when it comes to its negative system. So you're living the presence and you're moving forward. Okay? You're taking those thoughts out. So this is all about filtering. Okay? You know, when I go through my videos and I have no filter, you just keep going and 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 going. That's a constant flow. It doesn't stop, right? It only stops when it wants to change a volume or wants to change the hydraulics or change the mind or change the adaptation or change the perception or change the illustration or change the dream. That's the only time the filter changes, all right? Because your computer, a laptop, whatever, has a filter, okay? So it's understanding how to discord everything and change everything through its formats. Okay, change everything through its windows, change everything through its software mechanisms, change everything through its archives, your astral records, okay? And everything through its flowing mechanisms will counterbalance everything, right? So you have a continuous flow like this, and the river of its stream will constantly flow every single day like that. Okay, so when you're in the flowing mechanisms, okay, so you have to remember, you are the center of everything. So you are its current, your electrical current following the water. Okay, you are the water. You are the containments. You have 67% water inside you. Everything else is rainbow division through acting cycles, right? So you go like this. So you're following the path and you live in the presence. Okay, so basically, you start here, it's the past. The presence is here, and the future is here at the end. Okay? Past, present, future. Right? All in one day. You're thinking, how is that possible? How can you go, how is that the past, and how is that the present, and how is this the future? Right? Because you're seeing change. If you're living the past in the flowing mechanisms, you're going to stay in the past, and you're not going to see the present. So it's understanding how to get into the past, get out of the past, get into the presence of its flowing mechanisms, and follow you up to the end of the day, which is going to be the future. Because you're having new ideas, new creations. It's opening up your cycles. It's opening up your divisions. It's opening up your mechanisms. Okay? That's going to bring you forward. Okay? So when you change your thoughts, it's becoming its future. Every single day. So when I get up, I know exactly what I'm doing, and I see myself going forward. So I don't see the past, I only see the presence. Okay? So it's understanding when you see this disappears. Okay? When this disappears, you are just living the flowing of its presence. And it's so powerful when you go into the flowing of its future. Okay? So you're no longer seeing the past. You're seeing the flowing mechanisms of the present, all right, and the flowing of its future. Okay, and it's extremely powerful when you go through its current. So basically, there won't be any questions today, but like I said, it's very important that you watch this video. This is all about your filter and how to align everything through its balance. That's the most important thing, how we get into that. Understanding more of our communications when it comes to our flowing mechanisms, right? Of our self, our life, okay? It's how you want to live that electrical current, how you want to volume yourself into its force. So the electrical current's like this, okay? It's extremely vibrating, and it's flowing, right? Like that. It's electrical current that keeps flowing into the presence of its future and no longer seeing the past, right? So you start off seeing the past, Okay. Once you understand everything through its thoughts, you let go of its past in the presence of its day. Okay. And then it just becomes its present. Okay. Because every time I get up, I don't see the past. I only see the present. And that brings it to its future. Okay. So it's truly understanding everything that's going on through your filter, your mechanisms, and how it is controlled through the placebo, through the cortex, okay, through the frontal lobe, and through this physical, the mental, the psychological, and the spiritual. It's the spiritual point that you have to get into when it comes to the body activation system. Okay. So we're in Solar Division 5, Vector Unit 4. So I just basically, this is all about understanding your life stream, how important it is to live its presence to its future and forget the past. Okay. So it's kind of like going down that rabbit hole and coming out the other end of that dimension, knowing how powerful it is when you go through a portal of a different division through your body activation. Okay. So that's what you have to understand. It's extremely powerful stuff when you get into that body activation. So other than that, hope everybody's doing well. Anything through confirmation signals, anything through energy, anything through problems or anything you want to know, you can go to my email or you can go through my PayPal. This is a very short video, but like I said, every day is a different day. I just wanted to show you how powerful it is and how you can balance out your filters, okay, and go through its continuous force and not see the past and only see the presence of its future. Okay? So, this is Andy Weston. Love you guys very much. I'll keep you informative as we're in the Galactic School of Solar Division 5, Vector Unit 4. Bye for now.